Don's here. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Would you guys like blow out commercial breaks for McClary yesterday?
Yeah, I had a little problem after Marrianne was on the radio show.
You know that's revenue. You got to listen.
I started worrying that maybe you didn't have any, and that's why you were there. I was filling. I thought.
Any revenue or any commercials?
Any commercials?
No, we had plenty of
all your
commercials.
sponsors have just dropped out or something.
Yesterday when Marrianne was on my radio show, and normally I go for long periods of time without commercials. That was a record, Marrianne. That was 1 hour and 20 minutes, and after you left, I would talk for 5 minutes, play 10 minutes of commercials, talk for 5 minutes, play 10 minutes of commercials. It was awesome, and you were great, and you have a spot. Anytime you get tired of doing this thing, slum over to radio and join me.
Well,
and you, my friend,
cute. That would be a help. That would be a help.
That's a seat that I want. But I'm going to work on you because you told me that Scotch works with you, so I'm going to.
Yes, I can be bribed.
Whip up some banana bread and some Scotch for you and see what we do with my banana.
Just put a little of the Scotch in the banana bread.
Right,
but anyway, that's fine. Here's Christina Anderson, CBS 13 News from Good
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'd like to quote the great Bob Dylan.
What does that mean?
These times they are a-changing. We have a storm system moving in here. All the weather stuff is about to get really crazy. As we go into Saturday morning, look for the temperatures at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning to be 31 degrees.
With all the reports of the Kings possibly leaving town, we want to see your Sacramento Kings collection or your memories. If you got some kind of crazy memory, or if you're one of those crazy fans, we might actually send a crew to your place if you got a weird collection, right? So send us your pictures, goodday@kmaxtv.com.
And you can also just send us emails right to that address as well, or go through our website, GoodDaySacramento.com. You can also go on our Facebook page, Facebook.com/GoodDaySacramento. I got this post in. It says, my grandma, who's 85, hasn't been to every Kings game, but she schedules her life around the Kings. If the game isn't televised, she'll sit by the radio and listen to the game. She also frequents their promoting and PR events, says Frank Diaz. Now, that's a true fan. Schedules her life around the Kings at 85.
What's your, do you hear anything? Because you're around all the sports guys. I know you don't talk.
I hear everything.
Do you hear stuff?
I'm not allowed to say jack about what I know.
Well, Grant Napier comes on right after you, right? And so I'm sure the phone line's lit up.
Yeah, well, actually, see, Grant was in a great position yesterday because the Kings played at 4 o'clock and their show starts at 4 o'clock, so he didn't have any of the calls yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what's going on. I think, like everyone, I know what's going on, and I don't think it's really good long-term for Sacramento. But who am I to say? I still think that we should get us on a billboard with our faces saying, hey, Maloofs, we'll mow your lawn if you don't move the team. Because I remember the C. Webb, remember the Chris Webber, the big billboard that they had? We should do the same thing. And yes, I'm stealing that idea. And anyone that knows me knows this. If you're stealing from me, you're stealing twice. That's not my idea. That's an idea that Pat and Tom had on KNCI. But now I think I've taken it and made it our own idea. All we got to do is get a billboard up with our faces and say, we will cut your grass if you promise not to move the Kings.
I'm sure they like free labor. All right, I'll see. I think we need a couple businessmen with some coinage. This thing is solid. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, let me know who the businessmen are with the coinage first.
That's true. With the economy like this. Okay, forget about Carmelo Anthony.